Hi, Blue 3 class. Bonjour. Hope you guys are doing well and that you're staying warm and that you're safe and you're not injuring yourselves doing any kind of sledding activities. Thomas, that means you. Gracie, no, don't even go there. Asher, don't even think about it. I'm watching you. I'm not really watching. Anyway, moving on. All right, so here's the deal. We have a couple of things to discuss. Obviously, we're not in class right now, and obviously, I'm not wearing makeup. Just pretend like it's there. It's okay. All right, so what we're going to do today. Originally, my plan was for you guys to get started on Unit 4B. However, we're not there. We're not at school. Can't really get started on that. And we've really been focusing a lot on our cafe day stuff, getting ready for our field trip, which is coming up on the 19th of March. So I want to make sure that we're ready for that. And the other half of our field trip is at the High Museum of Art. So if the other half of our museum trip, or the other half of our trip is at the High Museum of Art, I want to make sure that you guys are prepared for the activity that we're going to do there. We will not just be going and looking at all the stuff, okay? We will actually be searching out different paintings that each one of our groups have described to us. So for instance, let's see here. Adrian. Adrian, you might be in a group that's describing certain paintings. You're going to give your descriptions of those paintings to another group. Let's say that group involves Lexi and Carissa. And so they are going to have to go find the paintings that you have described to them. And so that's what we're going to get started on today. Okay. I have a couple of things for you to do with regards to that, and then at the end I have a little review thing for you guys to look at and to watch regarding Cafe Day. So those are the two items that we're going to work on today. At the end of the video you will see what it is that I need from you to turn in via email. You will be emailing these to me, and we'll go from there, okay? So first things first, let's go ahead and get started on our, what's it called, our High Museum activity. And that is going to be located in my Finder window. Open a Finder window, new Finder window. It's actually on my desktop. So what I have is here, I'm going to show you a couple of my the art that we have now. I have a good friend of mine who has gone to the High Museum and she has taken pictures of all, and I kid you not, all of the High Museum of Art's permanent collection art pieces. Okay, we're going to be looking at some of them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at this folder here, and I want to go ahead and we're just going to look at the first set of paintings. Now, I want you to keep a mature eye with regards to this because obviously there are some of these that were painted many years ago, obviously in the 18th and 19th century, and they are, I mean, they're paintings. It is what it is. So we're going to take a look at a couple of these, and your job throughout this video is to pause whenever you need to pause the video and write a description in French about this painting. Okay, descriptive adjectives. You guys look up your descriptive adjectives. I have a couple of Quizlets for you that I'm going to attach to this email, so you'll be able to use those as well. And these descriptive adjectives are adjectives that you guys have learned back in French 1. So now that we're in French 2, we can use those even further. Okay. Also, if you have a question about an adjective, a way to describe a painting, you know, don't freak out about it. Please feel free to email me or use word reference. Don't use Google Translate. Please don't use Google Translate. As much as I love Google products, as much as I love everything about them, contextually, I need you guys to really think up here before using your computer to do your thoughts for you. All right, so if we look at this first painting here, this is a painting. Let me see if I can make it a little bit larger. Let's see if I can go in just a smidge on this one. All right, if we're looking at this painting, do we see a painting that is happy? Do we see a painting that is sad? What do we see? Okay, we want to first look at maybe the title of the painting. This is called The Funeral of Atala. Okay, and it says a good description of this. Girodet is the painter, based this painting on a popular French novel by Chateaubriand that loosely retells the story of Romeo and Juliet in a New World setting. So we can see a lot of information here in this. Please feel free to write around the time that it was painted. You could say, cette peinture a été créée en 1811, in 1811. You cannot give the name of the artist, but all you can do is say it was created in 1811 and then describe this painting. Okay, for me, I might say c'est une peinture, and I'll give you the word for that. C'est une peinture triste. C'est une peinture triste. Oui. Il y a une femme morte. Il y a une femme morte. Il y a deux hommes qui apportent la femme, who hold the woman. Il y a une robe blanche. She's wearing a white dress. We would say dressing. Il y a un croix. Il y a un croix ici. You see the cross here. You could also say il y a un tombe. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you could use here to describe this painting, and like I said, anytime you need to, press pause, write it down in English if you want to describe it out, but be very, very descriptive, because Adrian, I'm going to use you as an example right now, but Adrian, you're going to give this painting description to Victor, and Victor, all he's going to have is the actual description, and he's going to have to go find that painting based on your description, so you want to be as descriptive as possible, okay? I think this is going to work out awesome. Let me close this one out. Let's look at a different one. All right, this is a Renoir. Renoir, super duper famous, incredibly famous. This is a Renoir. I absolutely love Renoir paintings, but you can see il y a beaucoup de couleurs. Il y a une femme qui porte une robe, a dress, rose. Elle a les cheveux, on dirait, elle a les cheveux châtain, we could say châtain or brun. Elle s'est assise, she is seated par terre. She's seated on the ground. So there's a lot of things that you could say about this painting. You could also go ahead and put on there, cette peinture a été créée en 1890, in 1890, in the year 1890. So you see that it's called The Woman Arranging Her Hat. Elle porte un chapeau. She's wearing a hat. So there's tons of different things that you can put in here. All right, so I will make sure that you guys have all of these paintings. Let's look at this one. This one is very famous as well. This is done by a painter named Mignot, Louis Remy Mignot, en 1862. 1862, you should know how to do your years. This year is 2014, au mois de février 2014. And you know that the name of this is called Sunset Winter. So you could say, il y a une peinture en hiver, hiver being winter. You could tell the colors of the sky. Le ciel est jaune. Le ciel est orange. Le ciel est gris. You can see the gris up here. Il y a des arbres. There are trees. Okay. Il y a de l'eau. There's water here. Okay. So there's a lot of things. As well, if you're looking, do you see this right here? What basically is happening outside right now, driving us crazy with all these snow days. Il neige. Il neige. So there's snow on the ground. So lots of things that you could say about this one. Okay. So we're going to take some time and go through these paintings. Let's see, how would you describe this one? As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to put all the paintings on for you so that you can look at them all in the video. This one's very beautiful, actually, if you look at the perspective of where she is in the painting. Super, super cool. This was painted, it looks like circa 1900 to 1904, so 1900 à 1904. Oil on canvas. C'est en huile. It's on oil. It's an oil painting. L'artiste est français. L'artiste est français, so the artist is French. That's a plus. Okay. But that's all you could say about the artist. Now, don't get the artist name. Okay. All right. Let's look at this one. This one looks cool. This looks like Abraham Lincoln. It's not, but still. If we look at this one, check out that painting. Okay. Il y a des pommes. That's a really big indicator in this painting. Il y a des pommes. Il y a une vieille femme. Now, this is a good opportunity for you guys to see where we're talking about our descriptive adjectives. When we talk about those descriptive adjectives, if it indicates beauty, age, newness, goodness, or size, your adjective must go before the noun you're describing. So, for instance, this one is an old woman, right? So we would say, il y a une vieille femme. Il y a une vieille femme. We would not say, because it has to do with age, she's old, right? We would not say, il y a une femme vieille. That vieille part, the word that means old, is not going to go after the noun. It actually goes before the noun. So make sure that you're doing that. Il y a un vieux homme, a vieil homme. So this is a man who is old as well. So we want to make sure that that adjective goes before the noun and modifies. Let's see here. Il y a un chapeau. Il y a des pommes. Il y a une chaise. Une chaise. I can't remember what the word for rocking is, but regardless, we'll figure all that good stuff out. Il porte une cravate. He's wearing a tie. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that you could put here. Again, this is an American. L'artiste est américain. Okay. C'était créé en 1881. Just tons and tons of little things that you can describe. Il y a des livres. You can see the books here. Okay. Let's see here. Did we do this one already? No, I don't think so. Oof, oof, oof. Pointillisme. This is one of my favorite types of paintings. This is called pointillisme, where you dot, 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 dot. I'm sure you guys have done that with Mr. Rutt before. But this is a beautiful, beautiful painting. It's the Port of London at night. So you could say, la peinture est à Londres. Londres being London. L'artiste est français. C'était créé en 1894. Okay. Il y a une porte. So une porte means a port. It also means a door, so you have to be very careful with that. And it's just beautiful painting. So you can definitely find some cool adjectives for that. And you can also tell that it is a pointillisme is what we call that. Pointillisme. In English, we call that stippling. So you can definitely use that. Pointillisme is the type of painting it is. All right. François Xavier Fabre. Il est français. L'artiste est français. C'était créé en 1794. Okay. Il y a un homme qui a les cheveux roux et bouclés, curly hair. Il porte des vêtements bleus et rouges et bruns. Oui. So tons of cool things to say about that one. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm just going to go through these paintings and show them to you. I just want you to pause whenever you can. Your job is to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 of them here. Let's do 10 of them. Pick 10 of them to do a description on. You need 5 sentences minimum. 5 sentences minimum. If you're having any trouble making these sentences, don't freak out. It's okay. All right? My husband is about to walk through the door, so if there's lots and lots of noise, it's not my fault. Shh. Don't judge. He just got off of work. And yes, he worked in the snow. Okay, here we go. You can probably hear my kids talking in the background. All right, so there's that one. Get a little closer for you. All right. Tell my husband I'm working, making a video. We've already done this one. We've already done this one. Let's see here. 1 second. We've already done that one. Pull this one out. There we go. So this one's beautiful. Madonna adoring the Christ child. You could use the verb adorer now. That would be cool. There we go. Good to go. Good to go. Like I said, pause at any time so that you can write these descriptions out. This one's a good one. An American artist. Portrait of Mrs. Morris and 2 children, done in 1824, oil on canvas. And it gives you some information about this person too, so you can definitely use that. Like I said, press pause anytime. There's this one. Let me backtrack just a smidge. There we go. Okay. And you can see that this is a fisherman. It's an angler. So that's cool. You could definitely use that one. We haven't done this one, and I think that's the last one. This one is done by John Frederick Hensett. He's an American. And this is talking about a certain place in, it's called Lake Champlain. Definitely cool place to look at. So you could definitely do a lot of descriptions about that. Il y a des montagnes, il y a des arbres, il y a un lac. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you could do right here. All right, so those are your 12 paintings that I want you guys to look at. You are to do 10 descriptions, 5 sentences each. Okay, you have until 10 p.m. on Wednesday night to get those to me. 10 p.m. Okay, make sure that you're looking very, very closely at those descriptive adjectives. I'll pull up a couple of Quizlets for you and see if I can find them really quick. There's a Quizlet here. Let me turn the audio off. Some different descriptive adjectives here. So this is that would be your Quizlet address right there. Let's see here, d'accord. I'm not worried about that part. Adjective agreement. Here's the deal. There's another adjective agreement here. Remember that if it's a feminine adjective that ends in an E, you're definitely going to add another E, or it doesn't necessarily have to end in an E. There's some that don't change, so this will help you out as well. Again, you can look at this. You can look at this Quizlet right here for that. And also, if you have any questions, just email me and I can help you through them. But again, this is not due until Wednesday at 10 p.m. Wednesday at 10 p.m. So make sure you're getting all that good stuff done. Email me if you have any questions, and good luck. Have fun. Oh, also wanted to tell you, if you look into this website here, we're going to look at this, Bon French here. What I want you to do is go to this website, abonfrench.wikispaces.com. All right, it's right here. I want you to scroll down and go to cafes. This is the cafe vocabulary that I've been using for you all. I want you to watch a video here in just a second. Again, I'll put this in the email that I send you. My computer has decided to kind of go kaput for a second. But this video was done by our middle school book author. Here we go. Let me scroll down just a little bit. Yeah. No worries. Cafe Dialogue 4 screen recordings. Oh, you know what? It's on YouTube. I'll just email you the video. I can't remember where she put it on this page, but this actually will give you an opportunity to really kind of go through a lot of things, see different information about the cafe day, reviewing the cafe day, stuff like that. I actually think it's here on this. It's right here. I'm going to open it up in YouTube so you guys can see it. This is the YouTube video. I'm actually going to stop it so you don't have to go crazy here. But is this YouTube here? I will give you a YouTube address to go through. But if you'll note, Madeline, this is Madame Thomas, and they're having a conversation as if Madame Thomas is the server and she is the client or the diner. So make sure that you're looking at this video, and this is what your script should look like, the one that we've been working on in class. This is really what it should sound like. So practice back and forth. Just practice, okay? And then finally, that's it. I think that's all. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I am here for the duration. Be safe. Be safe because the weather's about to get pretty bad tonight. So I don't, like I said, Thomas, you should be on the couch. I'm not playing. And you guys have fun. Make sure that you're staying safe. God bless you all. Love you bunches. And take good care. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.